who can actually become a coach, and is coaching a career that is going to be right for you? Hello everyone and welcome back to the Coaching Masters channel. My name is Bonnie for those of you that are new here. Before we dive in, I just want to make sure that if you are looking for some valuable coaching content, to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of our videos and you get access to them every single week. Okay, now let's dive into the content of this video. So, who can become a coach? Now, you may or may not know, but the coaching industry is completely unregulated. So this means that you don't need any certifications or qualifications or anything to actually go out there and start coaching people and to call yourself a coach. So this means that in reality, anyone and everyone can become a coach. But there are definitely certain things that we can look out for that can determine if coaching is the right career for you. Being curious allows for us to dive deeper with the client, to really explore the thing that they want or what's stopping them or what they are trying to tell us. It gives us the ability to really listen to what they are saying. Being curious allows us to be flexible with our clients. It allows us to not have our own agenda and to really understand where our client is coming from. So if you are a naturally curious person, then give yourself a tick, because that is something that could be very valuable if you do decide that you want to be a coach. Next up, something that goes in line with curiosity. If you are a great listener, then give yourself another tick, because this is a very important skill that we have as coaches. Coaching should be a minimum of 70% your client talking and 30% you talking. So this means that you should be listening 70% of the time to what your client is telling you. We want to take out our own biases and our own views of the world so that we can really jump into our client's perspective and see things from their point of view. We're all gonna have different perspectives. If you've ever heard the story of the 3 blind men that are touching the elephant, so you've got the first one that is touching the trunk and he's going, oh, it feels like we have a snake here. And then we have the second one that's touching his leg and he says, no, it feels like a giant tree trunk. And then the last one is touching his tail and he goes, oh no, it's fuzzy and it's kind of, small and worm-like. So you have 3 people that are touching the same animal, yet giving very different perspectives about what they are feeling and what they are getting from that experience. Now, the same thing happens with humans. We get things wrong all the time because we assume we know what other people are talking about. And the majority of time we don't. Now, I'm sure that you've seen this happen in conversations with friends, family, partners, where you say something, you think the other person completely understands, and then all of a sudden they're doing something where you're like, what are you doing? That's not what I asked you to do at all. But that was their way of understanding the situation. There are so many things that we can take wrong. Different words are gonna mean different things for different people. Different expressions are gonna mean different things for different people. We just can't know 100% what our client is talking about. So this allows us to really, really just listen to what they are telling us. And we don't want to be interrupting our clients. We don't want to speak over them. We want to be able to, like I said previously, just be open to what they are sharing with us, hear everything, listen for the words they are saying, listen for the pauses, don't speak during the pauses. Silence is such a beautiful thing in coaching. So if you can allow yourself to just be still, be present, and just fully listen to someone and the things they have to tell you, then you will naturally be a great coach. Next, if you love helping people, then coaching could be for you, because in coaching, that is something that we naturally do. So if you are naturally empathetic and you just really love to, help people and help them accomplish things and achieve things on their journey and, make progress in their own life, then coaching could be for you. I personally find coaching so rewarding for this aspect, because honestly, sometimes it's like, I can't believe this is my life and this is my job, because I just get to help people all day and empower them to be the best version of them. There is nothing better. It is so fulfilling. And they always say, if you want to be happier, if you want a more meaningful, fulfilling life, then we should be doing something to help other people. And so coaching is the perfect opportunity for that, because you get to make some money and you get to help people all at the same time. And I truly believe that coaching does so much good in the world. So if you were looking for something that is fulfilling, that can give you purpose and meaning and make you feel good, because when we do good deeds, that's why even random acts of kindness is something that naturally makes you happy, because we're doing something, we're helping someone. So if you like this and you want to feel good because it feels good to do good, then coaching could be for you. Now, do you want to live life on your own terms? Do you want to be able to create a schedule that works for you, that can be flexible? Maybe you have a passion for traveling and you want to go explore and work from anywhere in the world. Coaching allows you to have that opportunity. You can work and travel. At the moment, I'm in Bali. I actually leave for Vietnam, and I can still continue working, continue my practice, because I am just so fortunate that I can literally just work from absolutely anywhere in the world. Traveling is such a big passion of mine. So I knew when I was finding something that I needed to do, that I needed something that was going to allow me to be flexible and travel. I just have a tendency not to stay in the same place for very long, or want to stay in the same place for very long. So coaching is perfect for me because I can travel and, you know, go and explore. This summer, I'm going to be going to the UK and Europe. So it's going to be really exciting, and there may be some few time changes. So do be aware of that. Sometimes you're going to have to, you know, if you can't rearrange things. I know in the past I've had to get up at like crazy hours sometimes to make coaching sessions work with clients when I'd been in one time zone, and then I've switched to another one. So that is something that you should definitely consider. But if you are sticking to, you know, similar time zones for the most part, then you will be absolutely fine in making this work, and you can go and explore the world all at the same time. Now, maybe traveling isn't something that you want to do full time, but you still really want to have that freedom to create your own hours, because maybe you want to be able to stay at home and spend more time with your family. Maybe you have kids and you want to, you know, be there when they get home from school, and you don't want to be working late, and you just want to fit everything in while they're at school or in daycare or whatever it is. And then you can have that time with them when they are back home. Then again, this is something that can be really flexible, and you can create your schedule exactly how you want it. I know people that literally work like Tuesday to Thursday. They schedule everything within there, and that is their working week. So you can schedule it exactly the way that you need to. So if this sounds like something that is exciting to you, if you want to be able to work from home, spend more time with your family, or, you know, go and be a little adventurer and explore all over the world, then give yourself another tick, because this could very well be a career that is going to be right for you. Now, I don't want you to think that it's all just, you know, magic and rainbows and everything is just amazing and you can work and drink coconuts on the beach and that everything is just going to come to you. Now, I want to be really realistic with this, and this is a big part of trying to decide if coaching is right for you. These are some questions I want you to ask yourself. Are you driven? How is your self-responsibility? How is your self-discipline? Can you do the work even when you don't feel like doing it? Because a lot of us may think, okay, well, I'm just going to become a coach and that's all I have to do. Starting a business is challenging. Now, it is so rewarding and it's so doable. And if you want to create that life of freedom for, you know, time and travel and financial freedom as well, these are all very, very possible things. But I don't want you to just think that it is super easy, because it does take work. Building a business, entrepreneurship, does take work. So have that intention in mind, because you are the person that is in control of your business. So that means that you need to be the one to do the work. You're going to be doing the coaching. Yes, but you're also going to be the marketing manager, and you're also going to be doing the admin work. There is a lot that goes into a business when you first start, and until you start to make enough money to be able to pay for things like a PA or a social media manager or a copywriter and all these things, you are your business. So if you don't do the work, guess what? The clients won't come. You need to be putting yourself out there and doing the work in order to get clients. And when you first start your business, you are in control of when you work. So this is why it's going to be really important for you to have that discipline. You need to make sure that even on those days where you don't want to work, maybe you want to sleep in, or you want to just hang out and go to the beach or whatever it is, you need to get up and you need to think, what do I need to do to make this business successful? And you're gonna need to put that time and energy and effort into it. Can you hold yourself accountable? Can you, give yourself a little kick up the butt when you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing? Starting a business takes time, and you need to be willing to put the time in, especially in the beginning. I know that there have definitely been sacrifices that I've had to make, especially, like I say, in the beginning of the business, because the beginning is when we are the most busy. The beginning is where we need to put in most of the work, because it's brand new. So people don't know us, they don't know who we are. So we need to be putting content out there and getting out there so that people can start to see, oh, look at that person. They're a coach. What they're putting out sounds really interesting. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll give them a follow. Maybe I'll watch more information. Maybe I'll book a discovery call. Some of the sacrifices that I had to do when I first started was say no to friends with going out because I needed to put the time in, not go out on the weekend, not go out drinking, not go out and do those things because I know that if I drink, I'm going to have a hangover. I'm going to just feel sluggish and crappy the next day. And then that's going to wreck kind of the consistency that I've built up, because then you never know, it could be a 2-day hangover and then I have lost all of this momentum. So I had to say no to things, because when I'm saying no to going out with friends in that situation, I'm saying yes to building my business. I'm saying yes to making my dreams come true. I'm saying yes to being able to travel and work and do this from anywhere in the world. So at that time, that was really important to me. Now, at the moment, I built it up so that I don't need to, dedicate as many sacrifices or put as much time in. But in the beginning, it was definitely something that I needed to do in order to make it work. So with that intention in mind, if you are self-disciplined, if you can hold yourself accountable, if you can be responsible for yourself and put in the effort and put in the work, even on those days where you're not motivated or you don't want to, then building a coaching business is for you. And I don't say this stuff to scare you, but I do just want to be really realistic. And sometimes, sometimes it gets advertised as, oh, you don't want to work a 9 to 5. But a lot of the time, entrepreneurship, they joke, is like 24 hours. And of course, it's not that. I've never had to work 24 hours a day. Sleep has always been a really huge priority to me. So I always make sure that I have time for sleep and fitness and everything else. But you do need to put the time in, especially at the beginning. So prepare yourselves for that mentally and be ready to make sure that this is something that you want, because if you don't want it, you are not going to make it happen. And that's where knowing your why is going to be really crucial. Why do you want to become a coach in the first place? Is it just that you want to make a lot of money because you heard that all these coaches are making 6 figures like this from some internet ad? I mean, it's probably going to be a bit more work than a little bit of like a 2-week training program or something like that, right? So don't have these unrealistic expectations and know why you are doing it. If it's to make a quick buck, then I would say that this is probably not going to be the right career path for you. But if it is that you want to help people, that you want to live a life of freedom, that you want to be able to work from anywhere in the world, that you want something that's fulfilling, purposeful, that you're passionate about, and if you have a strong why, then that why is going to drive you. It is going to make sure that you are successful, that you do build this business, because you don't have another option. For me, I do not want to work a 9 to 5. I do not want to be stuck in an office. I couldn't think of anything worse now that I've gotten to have this freedom to be able to make my own times and schedule and do things that I love and work from anywhere in the world and be near a beach. I'm from Canada, so beaches are like just amazing for me. I'm such a water person. I don't know why I was ever born in Canada, but knowing your why can be the driving force that you need. So if you aren't as disciplined, maybe this is something that you can learn. You can also learn to be more responsible to yourself. You can hold yourself accountable. You can surround yourself with a community that can create accountability for yourself as well. That's another important thing. And we do have that at the Coaching Masters. So if you do feel like you need that accountability for yourself, then look it up, because then you're surrounded by people that can support you and hold you accountable when maybe you can't be so accountable for yourself. But if that why is stronger than your procrastination and your lack of discipline, then you can definitely make some changes to turn that around. Like, I know my why is really important because it's like, I want to help make this world a better place. My why starts with me. It helps with making myself the best version of myself that I can be. And then from me, I can help others. And then from others, they can help even more people. And then if we're all helping each other and we're just this big, united force of helping people be better and helping people be happier and healthier and the best version of themselves, then guess what? We're gonna have a better planet. We're not gonna have people that are angry and hurting, because that is where those things come from. A lot of people that are angry and mean and, doing destruction in the world, it's because they're not happy themselves. But if we put the time and energy in to make people better and make people happier, then the world would be a whole lot better off. So it all starts with one, it starts with me, and then I can go out and spread as much as possible, but I can't do it alone. So if any of this is resonating with you and you do have a strong why of why you really want to make this happen for yourself, and you're ready to be disciplined and you're ready to help people and you are ready to just go all in and make this a reality for yourself, then coaching could definitely be an incredible career for you. I absolutely love it. It's the best thing that I've ever done in my life. It's honestly just been incredible. Like I say, I can work from anywhere in the world. I help people, and I just feel like I'm doing my part to make this world a better place. And that to me is really, really important. But like I said, I can't do it alone. So if this is resonating, then maybe you should dig a little bit deeper in finding out how to become a coach. We do have some opportunities for you if any of this stuff is ringing true for you, or if you've got a few checks on the checklist that I have spoken about. So make sure to check those out. We've got a membership that you can join, and we also have some full courses. So there's lots of opportunity there for you if this is something that you are looking to explore more. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like if you have, and I can't wait to see you in a new video very soon. Have a great day, everyone.